What's something you've never told anyone, but it's eating you alive? I'm 34 years old. I have a good job, a stable relationship, a circle of friends, and from the outside, it looks like I've got it all together. But here's the truth. I haven't spoken to my father in over 10 years. Not because he passed away, not because of some dramatic fight, but because I chose to cut him off, quietly, completely, and without warning. And I never told anyone why. To understand it, you'd have to know what my childhood was like. My dad wasn't abusive in the obvious way. He never hit us. He didn't scream or throw things, but he controlled everything. What we ate, what we wore, what we watched, what we said. Silence was golden in our house. Emotions weren't just discouraged, they were punished in subtle, surgical ways. He'd give you the cold shoulder for days if you upset him. He'd make comments about your weight during dinner. He once made me stand on a scale in front of my cousins when I was 12 to teach me accountability. I still hear the snickers. He was the king of backhanded compliments. You look nice, for someone with your face shape. Good job on your test, but don't get cocky. I lived my childhood walking on eggshells, not out of fear of being hit, but fear of being made to feel small. The worst part? No one else saw it. My mom adored him, still does. My siblings think I exaggerate. He was strict, they say, but he meant well. Maybe. But I remember being 15 and staying late at school just to avoid going home. I remember being 18 and hiding my college acceptance letter because I was scared he'd mock me for choosing an easy major. I remember him shaking his head when I cried after my first heartbreak and saying, "You'll never survive life if this breaks you." So at 24, I stopped calling. I stopped visiting. I never announced it. I just disappeared from his life. He never chased me. Never asked why. He must have figured I'd come back. I didn't. And now, 10 years later, the guilt is creeping in. Not because I think he deserves reconciliation, but because no one else knows. I've been keeping this wound so neatly hidden that even my partner doesn't know the full story. He thinks my dad and I just grew apart. Sometimes I catch myself rehearsing the truth in my head. I imagine sitting my mom down and saying, "This is why I stayed away." But I stop myself every time. She's older now, and she adores him so much it would probably break her heart to hear it. My siblings would roll their eyes. People don't believe emotional abuse unless it's loud and messy. So I keep it in. But lately it's getting harder, especially as I start thinking about having kids of my own. I'm terrified I'll become like him. That somehow his coldness is wired into me and I'll pass it down without realizing it. I've been in therapy for a while. My therapist says it's okay to protect yourself, even from family. But I still feel like I'm walking around with a ghost tied to my ankle. I don't hate my dad. I just can't be near him without losing parts of myself I worked so hard to rebuild. So yeah, that's my secret. I abandoned my father to save myself, and I still don't know if I did the right thing, but I'm still here. Still healing. One quiet, unspoken truth at a time.